since we are on a Chelsea show, and no matter what, you guys are gonna banter.
Premier League show, fam.
But let me tell this. Let me say, I get it, but it's loose. I'm gonna say this. Genuinely believe this. You guys are done laughing at Arsenal.
No, we're not.
Do you want to go, Saint? Do you want to go, Saint?
This whole thing about laughing at clubs. You can laugh at clubs when they're struggling and they're doing their rebuild. But when they're on the cusp of getting themselves back into contention, you can see certain things.
Contention for what?
Contention of what?
Yes. This is why I want to get out here.
First
where? The top of the table.
Where?
Where? Hold on. Wait, where? What?
You say top of the table.
Wait, man said top of the table.
Stop. Lewis, I said this at the beginning of the summer. When I came on and Slab was there. I said Arsenal on the rise and Tottenham on the decline. What are we seeing right now?
Forget Arsenal, Spurs. You top of on the rise to where?
Okay.
On the rise to
Say
where?
that again, please.
First of all, small progression from the league table that we're at from 8th to try to get back into the top 4 and compete for the top 4. So by the end of the season, come April, Arsenal is still going to be in the mix for top 4. That's one.
That's not slow progression, Nigel. Slow progression would be trying to get into the top 6. That's not slow progression.
7th.
Right. Last season, and people might not want to hear this point, but this is how I see it, okay? Last season, we got 89 points. The run we went on in the last 18 games was ridiculous. We lost one game out of the last 18 games, yeah? In the Premier League, I don't give a shit what you say. That is impressive. That is a manager who knows what he's doing, a manager who is good enough to be in the job, yeah, to win 17 out of 18 games, to get the performances he did out of Kai Havertz, out of Bukayo Saka, out of Martinelli, yeah, to put in those performances, to get 89 points, which, by the way, is 1 point less than the Invincibles got, yeah, scored more points than the Invincibles did without a striker in the team. Is that not impressive? To me, that is not a circus. Right? If Manchester City, and I know it's if, buts, and maybes, I know we didn't win anything. If Man City had drawn one game out of that last 18, yeah, we would have won the league. That is how close these margins are.
They did draw one game against us. We should have beaten them.
Cool, they drew against, all right, if they'd drawn one more game, yeah, if Son had finished that chance, if, I know it's ifs, yeah, but if they had drawn one more, that is how close the margins are between him being one of our greatest ever managers and him being called a clown and
one of our greatest ever managers.
Okay, well, how I see it,
that is how I see it, all right? I can see how good he is, and I can see how close the margins are.
Let me go back on this. You was relying on Son on that game of the season to get us over the line, right? That game, we should not have been relying on that Spurs game to win the league, right? That should have been done and dusted way before that Spurs game. The fact that it went...
Stinker and hooks every week. Am I lying?
Hang on, right.
This was a baller, bro.
Have a good one.
Just real quick. Let me get to my
Okay.
point. Let me get it. Oh, bro.
Stinker and hooks, bro. Biblical stinker and hooks. History. The only two players you would take at the start of the season, not now, at the start of the season for Arsenal were Alisson and Salah. Am I lying?
No. I'll take
Thank you. So on that premise alone, forget injuries. We are better than them on your basis. So why the fuck is he 11 points clear?
I told you, red cards and injuries.
Are you serious?
Anyway.
Okay, well, guess what? Last year, they had 4 red cards in fucking 10 games.
And you want to know something? It was a miracle that they were even in the title race last season.
A miracle? Wow. It's almost like a...
He's done it again! That is a...
Yeah, when Arteta came in, everyone hated Xhaka. Xhaka was shit.
Fez, I agree.
One of the worst players we've seen.
Okay.
When Xhaka left, he was one of our favourite
players. Okay, hold on. So, would you take his rage quit again?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I looked in the chat.
Right, go and find the comments. You don't believe me.
No. You want the chat to be respectful.
They ignore the chat, man. They're always nuts.
Yeah.
It's hard, but go on.
I put a comment in the chat, and I said, "Don't be rude to a gal."
No, he did.
Nice
I thought you saw it. I thought your gal saw it. To be honest,
no, you know when you come on my channel as well, it's the same.
Anyways, peace out, guys. I'm out of here.
Yeah, cheers, gal.
And to the nice people watching, my apologies. To the assholes, no apologies.
Apologies for being deluded. He's gone. See, rage quit again.
or money. Any forward that's worth of salt would not come here for that sheer reason that they won't get used properly, and they'll end up losing their place in their international teams and all that because they'll be getting dropped for fight habits.
Jane, do you know what's back there? And the real question to ask, yeah? The real question to ask, hold on again.
5 minutes later.
Hypothetically in the future.
A simple question: what do you do with Max Dowman? Do you trust his manager with him, or do you loan him out? You inserted that I said he was 15 and wanted him to get loaned out. You made that assumption. What you should have did, no, Miguel, no sir, Bob. I would not let you out talk to me, my friend. Not happening tonight.
Yeah, boy.
Not doing it. You might as well just take that car, get back on the M5 or wherever you rolling, and just head on to the house, my friend, because you're not gonna win it with me, my friend. I'm not tolerating it. I'm not tolerating it, my friend. No, you can call my name all night.
All right. So what's your point?
He's got a
seatbelt on because Matty's giving him a rough ride.
No way. We're not having it, Egal.
Let him finish.
What's your point? We're having a discussion about what needs to change in this team going into next season.
5 minutes later.
Wasn't talking about it is you, to be fair.
Bro,
you guys the only one talking about it. Matty just made a very small point. You're the one that's been talking about it for the last 10 minutes.
Bro, Aaron, before I came into before I said anything, Aaron, you were talking about Arteta potentially ruining Max also. Don't act like you were talking
Potentially, we were discussing it potentially.
He will do.
Let me close this segment by saying this, right? Matty asked the question about the Max Dowman thing. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, it is.
He's got a chat GPT, Dan. This is like Dom with Y Scout.
Yeah, Y Scout.
The phases go like this. Arteta's phases: culture, character, challengers, champions, and consistency.
No, you're.
This is what.
Am I in
Why are you laughing?
Right
Why are you laughing
right now? That's what I'm saying. What are we doing here?
Why is a simple game of football turn into something so
Let me finish without you guys laughing off the screen. I have to mute you guys. Fuck. You guys laughing and pissing me off. Okay, so it's culture, character, challengers, consistency, and continental consistency also. And then finally is champions. So the first step was just building the culture, getting the team right, building the culture, bringing the East.
Okay, so what phases? So Arne Slot skipped all of these phases and just won then?
Getting the team.
He said, yeah, F that, I'll just go and win then. So Arne Slot's just skipped all the phases to go and win then again.
And he got no signings, by the way. He got no signings.
The next stage was challenging and actually competing, not only just challenging for top 4, but actually showing you guys can compete and get up there amongst the best in the league.
I don't know where you put your shisha or your tea, but come on.
Oh, look at Dan.
Okay, so on that basis, again, Arne Slot, he's still going.
And continued progression, not only just a short period, but showing consistency over an extended period of time, where you're now fighting towards getting that final goal, which is winning the Premier League or Champions League. And I would say the final phase is actually becoming champions and now being
is he actually muted
as an established champion, league winner, Champions League winner, or major domestic.
He's muted us all, isn't he? He's muted us all.
But also the main things, the things that we all compete for in the league or in the Champions League. But yeah, the 5 phases. That's how it's been, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not.
I feel like I'm in a psychological history lesson back at high school.
If I miss something, yeah, I think that's it. I think
Man's actually going on ChatGPT.
Hey, I need to meet you guys because I can't hear myself.
Egal. Am I back in high school for a history lesson or a psychological?
Hey, I'm just trying to explain it. You guys keep laughing. You guys keep saying what phases.
So Arne Slot came in and said, "Fuck the 5 phases."
Yeah, I'll just go and
win. Winning.
Yeah, I'll just go and win instead.
Okay, you know what?
Let me guess. He inherited a world-class squad. That you put below us, by the way. I'm finished below us twice.
I'm not going to make every stream about Arne Slot, man. It's honestly.
Oh no, of course you don't, because it dumbs down every single argument you're waffling about. Yeah.
Fair enough. There, I
said fair enough.
I'm not going to lie to you. I tried my best to explain the phases. Hopefully, it did. Dan, you kind of understand it a little bit better.
We clearly understand.
If I could be brutally honest, it's as clear as mud, mate. It's as clear as mud. If I'm honest with you, bro. But you did try, and I love you for that. Look, I don't believe in all this phase.
This is like.
And you want to know the proof that the team was in first place is better? I'll give you objective reality proof. Number one, Liverpool were top of the league before Arsenal had any injuries. Also, Liverpool were ahead of Arsenal before Saka was out. And Liverpool was ahead of Arsenal before Odegaard was out. And Arsenal dropped points in 4 games with all their team fit. They drew at home to Everton with Saka and Odegaard there. They drew at home to or away to Fulham with both of them fit. They drew away to Chelsea when Odegaard came in. Oh, shiver me timbers. The Chelsea players were shitting it. And they had 1 shot on target away at Newcastle where they lost 1-0 with their whole team fit. You had a chance in January because Saka was out to go sign a player. You had the chance. Ollie Watkins, who, insert Arsenal buzzword, is not a floor raiser. He's not a ceiling raiser. All these fucking buzzwords that the Arsenal fans love. He does not elevate and floor raise and ceiling raise. Just use words that all of us can understand. Stop trying to be a smartass. Just say win now player. All of us here understand the word win now player. If I said, Lewis, you need 2 more win now players, he'll get it. What the hell's a floor raiser?
Sorry, I only know 16-year-old Brazilians, unfortunately.
Exact. Typical bullshit. Typical bullshit. Ollie Watkins scored. He scored away at Brentford. You could have had him in January. It's not my fault you didn't sign players. What's currently happening is a massive disrespect to Liverpool Football Club in first place, ahead by 15 points in March, to act like this is the PGMOL.
Yes, we're at it.
Okay. What team did Arsene Wenger join Arsenal from?
Monaco.
No. Who was Mikel Arteta's first signing as Arsenal manager?
Cedric Suarez.
No. Who scored the winner for Arsenal v Chelsea in the 2017 FA Cup final?
Aaron Ramsey.
Name the Arsenal midfield legend that was signed from AC Milan in '95.
Petit.
No, you're having a nightmare. Arsenal have had 5 shared Arsenal have had 5 shared sponsors in their history. Name 4 of them.
JVC, Fly Emirates, JVC. Pass.
Dennis Bergkamp and Ian Wright scored a combined total of how many Arsenal goals? That's a hard one, that. 275, 305 or 335?
335.
No. Arsenal failed to defeat which 2 sides in the Premier League during 03-04 Invincible season?
United and Liverpool.
United and Portsmouth. Who scored the last goal at Highbury?
Henri.
Yes. Which Arsenal midfielder was known as the Romford Pele?
Ray Parlour.
How many Arsenal fans, what was Per Mertesacker's nickname?
BFG.
Yeah. Which Chilean international scored 80 goals for Arsenal?
Sanchez.
Tony Adams scored the 4th goal of the final home game of the 98 title-winning season against who?
Spurs.
You don't remember the Tony Adams goal?
I was 2.
Oh. Arsenal were the first team to win both the League Cup and FA Cup in the same season. Who did they beat in that final?
You repeat the question, sorry.
I've started, so
I can't hear it. He needs it.
Arsenal were the first team to win both League Cup and FA Cup in the same season. Which side did they beat in both finals? Are you winding me up this?
If I answer it, can I take a point off him?
yeah.
Sheffield Wednesday.
Yes.
I was born in 97. I don't know half of these.
It was Everton as well.
I was born in 03.
Yeah.
And Wenger was
5.
Wenger was a Japanese.
5,
team.
4.
There's Grand Passate.
Yeah.
Trippier giving it again. Weird little rat. Kieran Trippier, I would put a significant amount of money on Kieran Trippier being a massive racist, to be honest.
Is it a colour thing? Is it a colour thing? Is there a colour thing about it? Is there underbelly colour thing that
producing, perceived, pushing for the deal, scouting the player, weighing up the options, monitoring, discussing. They appreciate the player, edging closer, studying, exploring, flirting, leading the race, targeting, prioritizing, considering, keeping tabs on the player, agreeing personal terms, following. He's a concrete name. Luring, gauging, in love with. How many more buzzwords do these journos need? Like, real talk, how many more buzzwords do these journos actually need?
But I keep telling you that big, massive proposals will come to the table for Alexander Isak. because Arsenal will be there. Arsenal want Isaac. Sesko is the other name on the list, but for sure Isaac and Sesko are the two main names. Liverpool are also there for Alexander Isaac, already made some contact with people close to the player. So both clubs are interested in Alexander Isaac. For Arsenal is the absolute top target. For Liverpool is one of the names they are considering in that position. So we will follow the situation and we will see what...
Okay, blue is the color, football is the game, we're all together, winning is the way to cheer us in the sun and rain, because Chelsea is our name.
Last week, people are saying, oh, we should praise Arteta, yeah? Because apparently, if you're Arteta out and you're against Arteta, you're a rat. Well, listen, if you're Arteta in, you're a cockroach, yeah? If you are Arteta in, you are a cockroach. If we are rats for wanting Arteta out, you are a rat. You are a cockroach for wanting Arteta.
I do not want you. I want never to see you. Leave. Get out! I order you.
No, George.
Charlotte.
You cannot force me away. I will not go.
I command you.
You are finished. Remove him from the grounds.
This is an error that will destroy it.
Be grateful I do not order you destroyed.
The 2024-25 campaign might be over, but one huge problem still remains.
I know it's if, buts, and maybes. I know we didn't win anything. If Man City had drawn one game out of that last 18, yeah, we would have won the league. That is how close these margins are.
They did draw one game against us. We should have beaten them.
Cool, they drew against... All right, if they'd drawn one more game, yeah?
How many times can I run around the Emirates in a full tracksuit on the hottest day of the year before I pass out or literally cannot move? Leave the geezer alone.
The scene stuff, yeah? So when I told you that I, as a fan going, a match going fan, week in, week out, and I can see the difference Arteta has made. And you talk about getting over the line. First of all, nobody here is celebrating second. I am not celebrating second. I see a picture, yeah? I can see a picture and I can see where the last pencil, the last crayon, the last brush stroke of the paint is going to end.
We are exactly what we did. Clearly out the back.
You're starting to shake it. Stan Kroenke, this message is for you. Straight from the heart of every Arsenal fan sat watching this video.
Arteta, get out! Get out!
Mikel Arteta has given everything to this club.
We're not in a title race, we're in a fucking battle for scraps like pigeons fighting over a chip.
The way he's built this team, the way the players believe in him.
We are fucking shit, mate.
The way the fans feel a sense of unity that was missing for so many years. We've gone from a team that was drifting to a team that's hungry for success.
I feel like I need to hold finishing workshops at training. Might as well teach them how to lace their boots properly while I'm at it. Honestly, if I was out any longer, we'd be out of the top 4.
But Stan, hunger isn't enough. It never is. This window was the moment. The chance to take this team to the next level. And yet here we are, still waiting for investment that should have been made.
Arteta has spent over 700 million, yeah? And you, man, got nothing up top, blood.
Still waiting for the signings that could have tipped us over the finish line. Still waiting for you to show us that you actually care.
I rated the window as a 7 out of 10. I think Arsenal have had a very good window.
The squad is thin, too thin. The injuries will come. Fatigue will set in. The pressure will mount.
This is the only bottle we'll be lifting this season. It has called the bottled it again. Water bottle.
And when it does, we'll look at what we have and wonder why. When we were so close, you chose not to give us what we needed.
At this point, I might as well sack myself since the club won't do it. I don't know what else I have to do to get sacked.
Instead, we're left with a sense of disappointment, a sense of what could have been. We're not asking for miracles, we're asking for the commitment to make this dream a reality.
The ownership pets my Lego head after every match telling me how beautiful it is. They can't keep glazing me.
We're asking for the belief that we're not just here to compete for top 4, but for trophies, proper trophies, for glory, for the future of Arsenal Football Club. Stan, I want you to do one thing. Sign
Roberto Di Matteo, mate.
but we've got Super Mick Arteta. Tell me, how do I have his babies?
We are exactly what we do.
Roberto Di Matteo, mate.
Lee, Arteta out.
No, fuck off. I'm off. No, thank you. Fuck him.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I worry about the fact that Saliba and Mbappe are so close. I thought that could have helped us, potentially lure him to Arsenal, but I'm worried about the latter now. Kylian Mbappe was recently speaking about how he has like a very good friendly bond with William Saliba and how he's played with him from very, very young. And they've been in the same primary school. Of course, they played together when they were breaking through when they were very young, and they trained together when their dad was the coach, and he's very happy with his development. These kind of things just make me think, you know what, if he just starts telling him, yo, look at how good it is over at Real Madrid, and then they start coming for William Saliba, it's quite concerning from my perspective. We don't have nothing to worry right now, but in two years' time, no debate, William Saliba is going to potentially be on Real Madrid's target list. And if they really want the player and the player wants to move, we might not have anything to do but sell. As long as we have a contract, William Saliba is going to probably be Arsenal's record signing eventually when he ends up going to Real Madrid. It's just food for thought. Prepare yourselves for the reality. It's going to happen eventually.
Because I'm worried, bro. I'm worried.
What are you worried about?
I'm worried because I'm worried Arsenal's not going to do what it takes to get over the line once again. I'm worried that I'm seeing Man City, I'm seeing Chelsea, I'm seeing Liverpool doing things that is making me believe we could be coming in fourth next season, challenging to try to just get back into the Champions League positions at the rate these guys look like.
And Zubimendi, you have earned an enemy forever. I will be watching Sociedad games praying on your downfall, you fucking emotional wreck, you fucking pussy. You're not even a man. You should give up your chromosomes. You're not even a man. You should go get a sex change because you're not a man. You're a pussy. Spent this whole time fucking gaslighting us all to thinking, oh, I'm going to miss the mountains of San Sebastian. Fuck Real Sociedad. I hope Real Sociedad lose every single game. I hope Real Sociedad get relegated. I hope Martin Zubimendi gets fucked in his career and they transfer him to Elche in the third fucking division of Spain. I hope they never select him in the Spanish top team. I hope every single plate of food that he orders in his fucking city has a bug on it.
Listen to me. And listen to me carefully. He's not going to win the league. He's not going to win the Premier League. You see what Liverpool just do. You see what Man City do. Now you tell me, if Mikel Arteta, who want Benjamin Sesko, who is not ready, everybody look at that guy and say that guy is really not ready. He need about 2 years in the Premier League to get ready. Yeah? Gyökeres is the man. Why not go and get Gyökeres and Benjamin Sesko? Huh? Because Berto wants Gyökeres, Mikel Arteta wants Sesko. Okay then. What the fans want? The fans want both of them. Go and get them. Because you can buy 7 left back. Once you can buy 7 left back, it's not a problem for you to buy 2 centre forward.
When you talk about Mikel Arteta will have a greater legacy at Arsenal than Antonio Conte has in the Premier League by the time he's done.
Mikel Arteta.
Is he on fucking space? Oh, what? I mean, he must be on space.
Hold that. And Hussam, you can hold that because you're a fraud as well, mate. Floor razor, ceiling razor. All right, that's a funny clip though. Hair flicks are up, guys. The most goated fucking intro in the world, bruv. It was 25 minutes long. Hold that. Hold that. Anyway, clips for days. Hey, we ain't even started. There's loads. We can carry on if you want.
He's a manager that we should go and get for the free. Ain't going to cost us nothing. Get him in there. Won the Champions League 2012. Managed Villa in 16. And he's now a manager out in South Korea for Hyundai. Who's that?
Don't know. Who's it?
Who that is?
Who's it?
You. What do you mean?
Well,
do you not know, Jay?
No, who's it?
Roberto Di Matteo, mate.
Let's watch now as they come together. Havertz run straight into the Liverpool one. It's actually a rather cynical challenge by the Arsenal man.
Who cooking? What is super duper Mick cooking? Because that midfield, it's got everything. It's got pace. It's got power. It's got goals. It's got creativity, defensive acumen. It is elite. There is no reason why Arsenal should not win the title this season. The backline is the prettiest backline in world football. It is absolutely amazing how pretty our team is. We've got the best looking team, the best looking manager. We've got absolute G's all over the pitch. I mean, Saka's better than everyone. I mean, come on, what are we doing here? We've got Trossard, the killer off the bench. Bosh. We've got 29 rolling around, just slapping in goals for fun.
To get back to the important topic, which is Arne Slot. Slot out. That is my analysis of this Slot situation. Hashtag slot out. Slot out.
Mira, bobo. ¿Qué mira, bobo? Anda para allá, bobo. Anda para allá. Tranquilo. Thank you.
Richard Hughes, Michael Edwards, you have fucking blood on your hands. You have blood on your hands, bro. You got blood on your hands, fam. I stuck my fucking neck out on the line for these pricks, bro. It's not a good fucking look. It's not a good look.
Like centrally, he can play anywhere, man. When you're that good technically and you're that good like intelligence-wise, like, bro, this guy is just ridiculous, man. His feet's ridiculous in terms of the way he controls the ball, close control dribbling. Like, bro, man, we got Ivory and Messi, bro. You know what I mean? It's that crazy right now.
The Ivory and Messi and that crazy work. Richard Hughes and that. See? You have to pay for your crimes against football, guys. The GOAT of the fucking platform is back, bruv. He's back. He's been out for the day. I've had a great day, bruv. Yeah, he's back again, bruv. Sack Slot and all that. Hold that. Hold that. The Ivorian Messi, bruv. Don't worry, guys. We have loads of clips. We ain't even unleashed the whole clips. Let's save some of the other ones for another day. But don't worry, guys. We got super duper Mick Arteta in. Tell me, how can I have his babies and that? Crazy work, isn't it? Leave the geezer alone. Man said this is bullying, bruv. Yeah, bring bullying back. Yeah, these people need to be bullied, bruv. Yeah. When we were growing up, everyone got bullied, bruv. You got pulled up for your bullshit. Bullying needs to return. Make bullying fashionable again, guys. Make bullying fashionable again, guys. MBFA. Make bullying. I might even put that on a fucking t-shirt, bruv. Make bullying fashionable again. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here, man. Half an hour intro is crazy, though. I can't lie. Time went well quick. Well quick. Anyway, what we're saying, we still ain't signed no one. We're still linked to Rodrigo for no apparent reason, apart from Eduardo Pagan linking us, finding the most random, obscure two-bob motherfuckers on Twitter that nobody's ever heard of in their life have said that he's coming. Pause. I bet he'd love him to come. Where's the couple of cans? Well, we have one here. I can go and get a couple out the freezer if you want. Gosh, couple of cans. Don't think I ain't got clips here. Don't let me play the clips of you, Mr. Hooks. Full-time stinker and hooked, bruv. Don't even start, bruv, because otherwise I'll do another half an hour just on your clips. Hold that with the hair flicks. Come on, let's have it, bruv. Yeah, man. Stinker and hooked, bruv. Stinker and hooked. Hooks don't want it, bruv. Hooks is shook. He's called full-time stinker and shooked. You know what I'm saying? Hold that. You might be a fucking 8-foot tall giant, bruv. Nobody cares, bruv. Nobody cares. The bigger they are, the harder they fall, bruv. Pause. Anyway, the reason we ain't signed anyone is we're skint. That's the short and curlies of it. We are skint, guys. We have to wait until the 1st of July, guys, because we ain't got any money. But don't worry, guys. That's not stopping the rumour mill going around. I mean, Eduardo Pagan, fucking hell, he must have a semi-lob on of his little mushroom penis, his little button mushroom, bruv. I mean, fucking hell, he's in love with fucking... look, here we go. Look at this. Let me just go through this idiot's account, yeah? We're here to cook, bruv. Justin. Well, that's about all you do, bruv, because it's about, yeah, chipolata and that. Who is Keelan Hughes, bruv? Yep, Sun Sport. This is the journalist he's quoted, bruv. He's tagged in it, bruv. The Sun Sport, bruv. Man's nearly posted as many times as he has followers. That's crazy work. And he's been on the app for 14 years. Obviously really good then. Justin, Fulham are ready to enter the race for Zinchenko. The cottagers, bruv. Nah, we don't need to talk about cottage cheese, bruv. That's a mazza. What we doing? That's haram, brother. Nah. Less than that, bruv. Now, seriously, I'm sick to death of this geezer, bruv. He chats absolute bullshit.
Why are you gay?
Is he gay? Like, honestly, bruv, this guy is the biggest waffler on the internet. Breaking! Oh, look, he's teamed up with this betting app. Because they're paying him a couple of quid here and there. Probably 5 quid per fucking 100 billion views that he gets. Man United have improved their offer for Prime and Buemo. Total package over 60 million. Oh, he's quoted Ben Jacobs and Alex Crook, 2 frauds, bruv. Anyway, carry on. Oh, he's retweeted that because obviously they're paying him, bruv. But anyway, there's been a gap in valuation for some time. But the upfront fee is the main thing on both clubs' minds. Justin! Miguel Delaney, another scumbag. Mikel Arteta wants a striker as his priority. Well, hold on. Wait a minute. We're 23 days in, mate. Surely it ain't a priority. But don't worry, guys. He's got a zesty tattoo on his neck. Fuck off. Get out of here, man. All parties are currently keen on the deal. Oh, funny that, because the other day it was that he wasn't keen on the deal. He wants the buyout clause. Cool. Tell us more, Pagan. Arsenal and Chelsea have been in talks over Noni Madueke. Miguel Delaney again. Miguel Delaney seems to know his stuff, bruv. Not for me until he signs on deadline day and then you have your pants around your ankles with your tissue out. Good one. Justin. Oh, here we go. Who the fuck is this guy, bruv? Does anyone know who this guy is? Nobody cares. 77 million for Rodrigo is reasonable. Like it's his money, bruv. Arsenal compromise for a bit lower. Masterclass. Breaking. Real Madrid have set their price to sell Rodrigo this summer. 90 million euro. The money would be used to get a new midfielder for Xavi Alonso. Arsenal is a real option. All right, mate. All right, mate. Good one. Good one. Well done, mate. So we're supposed to believe these people know what they're talking about. Okay, mate. Breaking. Breaking. He's one step away from Al Hilal. Well, I bet he ain't. I bet he's probably thousands of miles away, bruv. He's probably on holiday. Who is Matteo Moretti, bruv? Can do me a favour. Where does he find these people, man? I swear down. Where does this geezer find these people from? Breaking. See, notice how he keeps quoting and retweeting these. Every time he gets views on these, he's probably getting a couple of euros, bruv, or a couple of dollars, a couple of pesos. Mohamed Kudus has signed with renowned sports management firm Roof Raiser, Floor Raiser, Ceiling Raiser, Roof Raiser. As speculation over a potential move away from West Ham continues to gather pace. Oh, really? They're probably in a light stroll at the minute then. Yeah, Hellraiser. Makes me wonder. What does it make you wonder, bruv? Have you got a wet tip? You are a weird mother. This guy's a weird guy, bruv. Future journalist. You've been saying that the whole time you've been on Twitter, bruv. You're still not a journalist. But don't worry, guys. He's partnered up with a betting company. It says it there, look. Weird geezer, bruv. Breaking news, guys. Transfers. Exclusive from Fabrizio. Why didn't you just retweet it then? Win for Trent. First win for Trent. 0 minutos Rodrigo. Y no tiene ninguna. Boy, that's a madness, bruv. We can't say that word. You'll take it out of context, bruv. It's not what it looks like, bro. I can't lie. It's not what it looks like, guys. Look, this guy's whole account is just retweeting this thing so he can get paid a couple of quid. This guy is a dickhead, bro. Breaking. Bayern are offering a net salary of 12 mil. Why are they telling us the net value? Net. No, they're not, bruv. They're paying him gross. And then he has to pay his fucking tax, bruv. Understand. See, they'll speak. Oh, look, this is from 30th of April, bruv. He's quoted himself. Understand, Arsenal and Liverpool are among those monitoring. Gerald Hatto, bruv. Heading into the summer window. There's concern from Arsenal about signing him and what that means for Miles Lewis-Skelly. But it's one to watch. Well, Miles Lewis-Skelly signed a new deal, bruv. What do you mean? What does it mean? He's a midfielder and he's a fucking centre-back that plays left-back. Just in. This was literally just after the Real Madrid lineup got announced yesterday. John Cross, a.k.a. Smithers from The Simpsons. There he is, old Smithers, one of the biggest frauds in the game, who's been a fraud for a long time. Arsenal have identified Rodrigo as a top transfer target. Real Madrid may be willing, may. It would demand in excess of 70 mil. This retard is the reason that this guy is linked to Arsenal. Starting 11. This means a lot in the Rodrigo file. Bruv, check his hard drive. Check his hard drive, bruv. This guy is a spastic. Certified nonce, bruv. Real talk. Check his hard drive, brother. Now, this is a weirdo, bruv. Proper weird guy. Just to let you know, because you're not as cool as me, Rodrigo started the previous game and set up their goal against Al Hilal. But don't worry, guys. Because Arda Güler played, that means that this is a lot. It means a lot in the Rodrigo file, guys. That much so that when these spastics were doing their combined 11s, when they were doing their combined 11s for Arsenal Madrid games, none of them had Rodrigo in the team. But don't worry, guys. It means a lot. Yeah, it means that you're chatting absolute bollocks, bruv. And you're retweeting and quote tweeting some fucking shit fucking account that's paying you a couple of quid per fucking 100,000 views you're getting, bruv. What is wrong with these idiots, man? There's millions of these all over the world. And fuck none of them are sat on Twitter, bruv. Yeah, that's a new buzzword, file. Yeah, bro, check his files. It's a bit peak, I can't lie. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at my mate, old Harry Symeou, bruv. That would help if I spelled his fucking name right, bruv. There he is. Right. Let's go, guys. We're here to chef. Because these men have linked us to everyone. Linked us to everyone, these people. These people have linked us to everyone. Oh, so all these companies, guys. Cool. Yeah, now he's on TalkSport, bruv. You know what I'm saying? He's just finished his shift. Lots of transfer talk. Well, there's not, is there? Because we ain't signed anyone, mate. Here we go.
It's a release clause in his contract.
Right. We first read a few days ago that Sheshko, they sound like fucking Harry Kane trying to pronounce it. Sheshko. Yeah, I'm going to Sheshko's. Get out of here, bruv. I don't want him anywhere near this club. From Sheshko camp. Sheshko. Are demanding a release clause to be put into any Arsenal contract he signs. Since then, there's been reports claiming, he didn't link the reports, maybe he will in the video, that the Gunners are growing frustrated by their demands. Well, that's funny, because Eduardo Pagan's just told us, Miguel Delaney has told us, that we're cool. We're just about 10 million away. Anyway, they're all chatting shit. Man said, bit harsh. No, it ain't. Bring Bullion back. Sesco. Yeah. Get out of here, bruv. But bit harsh. No, it ain't. Yeah, these man chat shit, bruv. They all go on like they know every in and out of every transfer. No, you don't. How many of these transfers actually happen? How many times, yeah? Right? Yeah, harsh is straight facts. People don't like facts, bruv. Yeah, who's Miguel Delaney? Yeah, some numpty that fucking Mike on Twitter absolutely buried on Twitter, bruv. Man locked his account off for about 3 days, bruv. I swear to that. We got my boy Mike, bruv. Anyway, since then there's been reports claiming Arsenal Gunners getting frustrated. Can't tell you for certain what the truth is. So I'll just lie instead. Fantastic, you've told us. So I tried to remain calm, but this was my reaction to the release clause chat a couple of days ago. Tell us more, Harry. Come on.
Benjamin Sesko.
I switched this off after about 30 seconds.
Wants a release clause.
So I ain't heard the rest.
In his contract if he signs for Arsenal. Now, I'm wary of overreacting to this because I don't know if it's true. And I'm wary of overreacting because it could be a complete and utter load of nonsense. Okay. But Arsenal, Benjamin, are not a stepping stone.
That's where I turned it off. 20 seconds. Arsenal are not a stepping stone, guys. Cool. Arsenal are not a stepping stone. Well, Aubameyang's left and won trophies. Pepe's left and won trophies. Kolasinac left and won a trophy. David Luiz has left and won more trophies than he did at Arsenal. Bellerin's won more trophies since he's left. Eddie Nketiah's won a trophy since he's left. Anyone else, guys? Oh, Mohamed El Neni, anyone? Xhaka. Xhaka's won more trophies at Leverkusen than he won at Arsenal. Dani Ceballos has won about 11 since he's left. Joe Willock's won a trophy. Austin Trusty's done a domestic double. Lucas Torreira's done a fucking back-to-back double. Interesting. Emi Martinez has won fuck ton of shit since he's left. Got 3 trophies for his country. Talking Arteta era, guys. Not previous to Arteta era. Socrates has won a trophy. In fact, he's won 2. Yeah, Xhaka went invincible. David Luiz won the Copa Libertadores, bruv. But Arsenal ain't a stepping stone, guys. But all these players step up to win trophies when they leave Super Duper Mick. All you guys that are putting players in that weren't here when Arteta came in, come on, what are we doing here, bruv? I'll say it again for you guys. Come on, guys. We're not born in deficit on this channel, guys. Players that have left since Arteta has been here that have won trophies, guys. Crazy work. Yeah, Jesus. and Zinchenko were winning trophies and haven't won fuck all since they got here. 29 won trophy, ain't won fuck all since he's got here. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. But that's where I turned it off, so I ain't heard the rest. Yeah, there's probably more as well. Yeah, Tina Turner's won a trophy, bruv, at Palace. Crazy, innit? Crazy work. Crazy work, guys. But don't worry, we're not a stepping stone. Yeah, the amount of people mentioning trophies, of players before Mikel Arteta, bro, since Arteta, bruv.
Arsenal are not a stepping stone club. You want to come to Arsenal and be the main man, Arsenal, it seems like, would be willing to pay a hell of a lot of money to get you in through the door. Whether they'd pay the amount of money that RB Leipzig are asking for at this time remains to be seen. But either way, to get you in, to bring you to Arsenal Football Club, it's going to take a really big investment from the Gunners. Now, if you want a release clause in your contract, no problem. Stick a release clause of 150 million on him. But somehow, I don't think he's going to agree to that, if indeed this report is true. It's being suggested that he wants a release clause.
Who's suggesting it, Harry? Tell us.
20% higher than the price point that Arsenal would have to meet to get him in.
Who's suggesting it?
In which case, that is ridiculous. We're not a stepping stone football club. We were a few years ago. No. If Benjamin Sesko sees Arsenal as a stepping stone, and Benjamin Sesko is adamant that he wants a release clause in his contract, and again, I've got to stress this point.
Stress it,
I
Harry.
don't know that this is true. I'm just going by the reports that we're reading.
What reports?
But
No.
indeed,
Hold up. Wait a minute. What reports? Why didn't you quote them? You're a journalist. You're supposed to quote the source, right? The reports. This is where these journalists, fake journalists, they're not journalists, they're content creators, guys. This is where they all fall on their face. And this is why they can easily be pulled apart in any conversation that I have with them. Yeah. It's being suggested. The reports that I'm reading, cool. Where did you read them? What can I read them? Because you've read them, so surely we can read them, right? So where are they then, bro? Like, well, where? Can somebody tell us? Can somebody tell us where we can read these reports that are suggesting that this guy wants a release clause in the contract? Can somebody tell us? Oh, you can't. And this is what they do every time.
That is the case. Move on from this guy. Turn the other way. Go and get Victor Gyökeres or go and get somebody else.
There you go. Fantastic insight, Harry. Cheers, mate. Where we go next? Let's go to Tiki Taka Twat. See what this clown said today. Here he is. He's the founder of this account, though, guys. The founder. He typed an email address into Twitter, bruv. He's the founder. It's AFTV, as you can see, unblocked. Footy Insider, as you can see, unblocked. AFC Newsroom is the founder, as you can see, unblocked. Haters, am I blocked yet? No, I'm not blocked, bruv. But he is the social lead for these accounts, guys, plus this account that I'm blocked on. Ah, they're going to La Manga. Oh, really? Interesting. So just going on a jolly up in the sun. Great chat. Here we go, guys. Personally, I see no sense in letting Martinelli go. Well, you wouldn't, would you? Arsenal already need a left winger, so it creates even more work needing two. Trossard also being 30 makes more sense to move over Gabby, who's only 24. Because according to these journalists, a player expires at 30, guys. Crazy work. Even if we did sell, you'd expect around 80 million, given Gerald Quansah has just gone for 35 in this market. How have you even linked them two players? 3,500 retards have liked that, by the way. Let's have a look at this idiot. Martin Zubimendi has visited Arsenal's training HQ in Hertfordshire. ahead of his move from the mountains of San Sebastian, guys. Formalities ahead of an announcement being completed. BBC Sport, guys, which he now works for. Let's see what else this idiot said. Man's looking like Jay Sean from Wish, bruv. Former set-piece coach to manager. Brentford could soon have a new boss. Keith Andrews. Nobody cares. Palace part owner John Textor has decided to sell his stake in the club to New York Jets owner Woody Johnson. What a name that is. That's a proper Yank name. Bosh, we love you Americans. Oh, fuck, you have the best names in the world, I swear. Woody Johnson. Hey, do you know Woody? Hey, Woody Johnson, man. I love the Americans. They have the best names. I can't even lie. Woody Johnson. What a fucking name. And anyone who knows what the word Johnson means, it means penis, bruv. So he's got a fucking woody penis, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Man's got a woody dick, bruv. Like, nah, this is crazy. The Americans are fucking hilarious, man. I love you guys, man. I swear down. You lot are funny. Imagine naming your child Woody Johnson, bruv. That is crazy work. Liverpool complete 100 million plus 16 million signs for farm. Okay, cool. So this idiot Jay Sean from Wish hasn't sweeted a lot. Let's see what Charlie Boy Watts is offering.
We could have said 105 million. We could have said 41 million. We could have said 45 million. We could have said 105 million.
Well, why didn't you then, you fucking knob? That 40 million and one offer for Suarez, what was it about? Dick Law. Another great name. And he's American as well. Man's called Dick Law, man. I didn't even know this guy existed. I actually thought he was just some made-up guy that everyone kept talking about. Crazy work. But anyway, 40 million and one, guys.
We could have said 41 million. We could have said 45 million. We could have said 105 million. But the only thing we were trying to do was trigger a conversation.
That right there tells you all you need to know about Arsenal Football Club. I've not even seen this clip until now. All we were trying to do was trigger a conversation. Just trigger a conversation, guys. Not interested in buying the player. We just want to have a chat. We're lonely. I just need to talk. Got nothing left. Get out of here, man.
And
and you fucked it up.
In terms of public perception and retrospect and everything else, yeah. Certainly, if we had offered 45 million, I doubt the response from Liverpool would have been what it was.
Oh, I'm getting a beer. This guy's pissed me off already. I'll be 1 minute. I'm going for a piss. Yo, 1,500 in him, man. 1,000 likes is the target. I'll get the super chats in a minute, guys. So let's just take this back, yeah? 40 million and one.
From Liverpool would have been what it is. Certainly, if we had offered 45 million, I doubt the response from Liverpool would have been what it was.
But we offered 40 million and £1. Thanks for that, you absolute dig.
It is now part of football folklore.
Yeah. Oh, it's football folklore. Absolute con artist, the fucking lot of them.
But it was never meant to be a transfer clause, a transfer fee. It was meant to trigger a conversation between the clubs.
Yeah. So why didn't you just put a fucking fee on the table, you absolute retard? What? See, even he's bored and he's a knob as well.
Yeah.
Look how stressed he looks. He's a bellend, yeah? But listen to him.
It was never meant to be. I doubt the response from Liverpool would have been what it was. It is now part of
just watch
football folklore.
Watch Charlie Boy was.
But it was never meant to be a transfer clause, a transfer fee. It was meant to trigger a conversation between the clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, that's a bit of a slide indoors moment. I mean, that summer, I presume, if had Suarez arrived, had that actually gone through, Mesut probably wouldn't. Do you think? Or
okay, before he answers that, look how agitated he is. He's rubbing his neck. He's rubbing his nose. He's thinking this guy's a fucking knob. Yeah, and this is where I get the ump with these journalists. Yeah, this is where I get the ump with these so-called journalists. Why has he not asked him why they didn't bid 45? Why did you just want the conversation? Why didn't you put a bid in? We went £1 over because we thought we were slick because we're Arsenal. Yeah, why didn't you just bid 45? Why didn't he ask him that? And this is why these people are not journalists. Yeah, they are content creators. This is obviously on his YouTube channel, yeah? Or Patreon as it is, yeah? They're content creators. They don't, yeah, I am rattled, bruv, because these people fuck me off. Yeah, and they're finessing millions of people around the world, not hundreds of thousands, millions of people, bruv. Yeah, this guy has a AAA pass, sits in every press conference and goes to every game for free. Sits in press conferences and don't ask people the right questions. A job as a journalist doesn't matter whether it's football journalism or any other journalism, yeah? Job as a journalist is supposed to be, you're the missing link, yeah, between the person you're speaking to and the public. Your job as a journalist is to extract information out of them so the public can hear it. Now, it ain't like that. He's just heard him say, and I'll rewind for anyone who's just fucking joined. Listen to the state of this.
In terms of public perception and retrospect and everything else, yeah, certainly. If we had offered 45 million, I doubt the response from Liverpool would have been what it was. It is now part of football folklore.
Look how happy he was when he said that.
But it was never meant to be a transfer clause, a transfer fee. It was meant to trigger a conversation between the clubs.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just fucking offer 45 million? That'll fucking trigger it. Yay, nay, or bollocks. You holding that or what? You taking it? You're taking 45 M's, Liverpool. Here's 45 M's for Luis Suarez. Instead, you thought you were slick. Look how happy he is that he's saying this, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, look at him. He's like, nah, I've had enough, bruv.
Yeah. Again, that's a bit of a slide indoors moment. I mean, that summer, I presume, if had Suarez arrived, had that actually gone through, Mesut probably wouldn't, do you think? Or would that still make it?
I doubt. He would have been the signing for the summer, especially in terms of the cost.
Yeah.
But I mean, remember, we had already...
He's mad agitated, you know. He knows he's chatting absolute bollocks.
We had already settled on...
But this is where I kick off with these people. Yeah, and I know he don't like me, and I don't give a fuck because he don't know me. And if I see him, I'll tell him he's a cunt. Yeah, because he is. And they all are. Yeah, because they don't ask the questions that we want the answers to. He should have been sat on that podcast asking him, why didn't you bid 45 million then? Why did you think you were clever by bidding 40 million and one? Yes, obviously the way transfers worked was slightly different back then. You had to speak to the club before speaking to the player. so on and so forth. Now it's the other way around a lot of the times. But why didn't they just bid 45 million? Man says, stop crying. How about go suck your mum with the dirtiest McDonald's store, bruv? How about that? Yeah, stop crying. It's my channel, bruv. I'm the star of the show. You came here to watch me, and you had to wait 5 minutes to comment. How about hold that? How about that? Stop crying. No, I'll stop crying when this football club do what it's supposed to do, bruv. How about that? Anyway, thanks for watching. You can have a double unskippable lad, you mutant. Anyway, carry on, Dick Law.
On the player's salary. Mm-hmm. So that.
Yeah.
But remember, we had already settled on the player's salary. Mm-hmm. So that part of the equation was off the table. Suarez said he wanted to come.
Wow.
We had already negotiated what his salary was going to be.
Wow.
So the remaining piece was Liverpool.
And you decided to fuck it up. He's basically just exposed the whole fucking thing, bruv. This guy should be in jail. Honestly, this guy should be in fucking jail. He has literally just told people Suarez had agreed to sign for Arsenal. And we decided to fuck it up. Thanks for that, mate. Cheers. And look how happy he was saying it. What an absolute wanker. Anyone who's just joined, we'll play it one more time.
We could have said 41 million. We could have said 45 million. We could have said 100.
We could have said 41 million, yeah? Just listen to what he said. 41 million, yeah?
We could have said 41 million. We could have said 45 million. We could have said 105 million. But the only thing we were trying to do was trigger a conversation. And yes, in terms of public perception,
trigger a conversation,
and retrospect and everything else, yeah, certainly. If we had offered 45 million, I doubt the response from Liverpool would have been what it was. It is now part of football.
I'm happy you're saying that. Look at him smiling.
But it was never meant to be a transfer clause, a transfer fee. It was meant to trigger a conversation.
And this is how Arsenal do business, guys. This is why we're not respected in any boardroom around the world. Yeah, because of idiots like this. I know. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll trigger a conversation. How about trigger the fucking signing? How about that? Fucking wanker. We could have had fucking Luis Suarez at our club, bruv. Fucking wanker. I ain't even seen that. That's pissed me off. We could have had Luis fucking Suarez at Arsenal. He should be in jail. Bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even he's pissed off.
Bit of a slide indoors moment. I mean, that summer, I presume, if had Suarez arrived, had that actually gone through, Mesut probably wouldn't. Do you think, or was it? Would that still?
Look, he's even thinking about it. So he would have had Mesut Ozil and Luis Suarez. Now he's going to fuck.
Yeah, I doubt. Yeah, he would have been the signing for the summer, especially in terms of the cost.
Yeah,
but remember, we had already settled on the player's salary. Mm-hmm. So that part of the equation was off the table. Suarez said he wanted to come.
Suarez said he wanted to come to Arsenal, bro. That's fucking jokes. I can't believe this. I can't fucking believe this.
We had already negotiated what his salary was going to be. So the remaining piece was Liverpool.
And you fucked it up because you wanted a conversation and took the piss with £1, you absolute dickhead. Fucking Luis Suarez, bruv. Let's have a look at the comments. Do you remember that? Yeah, Liverpool posted out what they smoking. Do you remember? Do you remember that? What are they smoking over there at the Emirates or something they posted out? We're not respected, lads. We're not respected in any fucking boardroom around the world because of idiots like that at our football club. Obviously, he's not there anymore. There you go. Look at that. Could have had Ozil and Suarez, bruv. The club were never serious about spending. Thank you. They just wanted one marquee signing. Would have won the league if we'd gotten both. Fucking would have as well. Even that right there. Had Suarez arrived, Ozil wouldn't have come. The next season, Fabregas would have come with Alexis Sanchez. Could you imagine Suarez? Oh, for fuck's sake, bruv. Don't even wind me up. I'm already pissed off as it is listening to that. And this is what I'm saying, yeah? When people want to sit there and protect Arsene Wenger, cool. That's fantastic. But at the same time, he's culpable in this. He's culpable in this. That geezer right there should be in fucking jail. £1. Just to trigger a conversation. How about it is 45 million? Reject that, bitch. Hold that. £1 to trigger a conversation tells me that none of you are serious. Thank you. Thank you. They know, bruv. I'm telling you. Fucking bullshit, man. I remember that bid at the time, and I was like, are they taking the fucking piss? Pay 50 million, he's coming. He even said 41, 45, 105, whatever. Trying to be cheapskates, fucking bastards, bro. This is why no one rates Arsenal because of retards like this. Thank you very much. At least you fucking know Aziz. He follows me as well. Big up to you, my G. And Ozil wouldn't have come, then I'm glad it went that. I think he's blocked me. Yep, thank fuck I'm blocked. If it meant Ozil wouldn't have come, then I'm glad it went the way it went. Yeah, of course you are, mate, because you're a loser. Still doesn't explain what made Arsenal bid that extra £1, expecting it to just slide instead of common sense provide. Thank you. Top Gooners even know, bruv. Went serious, played the game. Thanks. Look, this is bullshit, man. I can't believe he's come out and actually admitted it. Trying to win a trophy. Needed a striker. Almost sounds like now, doesn't it? Trying to win a trophy and badly need a fucking striker, and we're still poncing around debating on which one we want. Nothing's changed, lads. Still get angry about it today. So do I, my guy. So do fucking I, bruv. This is bollocks, bruv. This is bollocks. This is absolute bullshit, mate. Bullshit. They're right there as well. Should have signed Cesc. You're one of the clowns of the club. Tell him, bruv. Tell him. Now I hope Arteta will change everything, but I don't believe that. We'll fucking stop backing it then, bruv. It's the same shit now. Imagine if we had starts. Thank you. See, look, people fucking know, bro. And you can't fucking fool people for too long. Eventually the truth prevails, bruv. He knows. Idiots have run this club for 2 decades. It still continues. The Arsene Wenger madness that cost us a title, but now he's sitting on TV telling us he would have got Isak. Yeah, of course you would, mate. Another fucking joke. Never serious. Fuck him. Tell him. This is bollocks, mate. Embarrassing. If we had signed Luis Suarez, we win the league, even without Mesut Ozil. Even without, if we had just signed Luis Suarez, we would have won the league. We probably would have won it a couple of times as well. And even then, we still could have sold him for a profit as well. Still could have sold him to Barca if we wanted to. Cost us at least 2 titles. See, I'm telling you, bruv. Fuck's sake. See, people can sit here and sound fucking negative all they like. The truth always comes out in the fucking end, mate. Said we had Ozil with Giroud. Don't piss me off all over again. Now, this is a joke, man. What they're smoking over there at the Emirates. I remember that tweet. John Henry. Already agreed personal terms with the player. How the fuck do you not sign Luis Suarez, Ralph? Tells me the personnel may have changed, but the culture remains the same. Facts. Here we are, all these years fucking later, yeah, and we're still doing the same shit with different people involved. Went on to fumble, even to trigger a conversation. You can't put out such a bid of 40+1. We should have pushed Liverpool. Painful thing is, we were close to the winners. City by just 7 points. If we had had Luis Suarez, even without Mesut fucking Ozil, bruv, I swear to God, we would have pissed that title. We would have pissed that title. I'm not even lying. We would have won that league comfortably, bruv. Fucking Luis Suarez, bruv. Oh, my days. This is bollocks. I've had enough. This is a disgrace. Pick up Jason, bruv. The boy girl always run faster than Usain Bolt, you know. Hi, bro. He always rage quits, man. Truth stings. I wonder if he spoke about that. Wonder if he's retweeted that. Wonder if he's done a whole video on that. I wonder if AFTV have posted anything about that. Oh, of course, then they probably ain't seen it because they never see anything that puts the club in a bad light. Yeah, these men are scumbags, bruv. They got Robert Smith, AFC 7-1. Bless up to you, my guy. Bless up, brother. Big up Stephen as well. Good evening. Bert Rao, I've seen enough already, which is nothing. He's had enough already, guys. It's fucking hot in this apartment, man. I'm literally sweating. Literally. The aircon's on as well. I am fucking roasting. This apartment's way too hot in the summer. Big up Benjamin. Arsenal set to sign fucking no one. That's funny. Big up to you, bruv. Bless up for the super chats as well, guys. I'm going to be live with Matty in a minute for the Botafogo game against that lady. Please pay Arteta. Play the Arteta song. Which one, Lewis? Well, Babies one. The Babies team.
But we've got Super Mick Arteta. Tell me, how do I have his babies?
We are exactly what we do.
The fuck is wrong with this fucking club, mate? Honestly, it's finished. It's tapped. It's dusted. Oh, I swear. And do you know what the craziest thing is, yeah? It's San Juan in Spain today. Big up anyone who does celebrate San Juan around the world as well. I could be sat on the beach for the whole night, having a barbecue. The only day you're allowed a barbecue on the beach is tonight. And say I've just seen that, and that's fucking wound me up. I can't lie, that's fucking pissed me off, as. Yeah, Rasta socks, brother. One of the best intros I've ever seen thus far. Co-workers say, bless up. I was to say you need more, need to be more overheads, like League Gunner, passionate football fan. And intro again. Yo, come on. Big ups to the co-workers, brother. Big up to you as well. It's crazy work, bruv. What time's these other games on? Fuck's sake, 3 a.m. Bruv. I might just have to be back on here. I might just have to be back on here after this game. That's bullshit, bruv. Big up to you, Rasta Socks, bro. Big up Steven again. Yeah, man don't like Simu, bruv. Man don't like Simu, bruv. He don't like him. He's had enough of Simu, bruv.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
I run these likes up as well. Come on, what are we doing here? Arsenal are the fake stepping stones from Takeshi's Castle. Hey, you're old enough to remember that. That's crazy. Yeah, players go there for career suicide and crazy wages that other clubs aren't dumb enough to pay. Right, that's a great comment, by the way. That is a great comment, my friend. And it's true. It is true. We just overpay, bruv, because we ain't got no pull, because we've got idiots like that knob that used to be in our boardroom. Big up Lou Dog. Kirkes medical done. Verts and Frimpong done. Quanza Nunes Kelleher sold. Where's Nunes going? Hey, next. Number 9 soon. What's your club doing? Chatting shit. Wait until the 1st of July so we can get into the new financial year. That's all they're doing, Lou Dog. Hope you're well, babe. Bless up always. Fuck's sake, Luis Suarez, bruv. Let's up Blue Dog. He's going Napoli, is he? Gonna have El Pistolero. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you now, JTI. It's bullshit, bruv. 22 months is crazy. Smash the likes up. Big up leader mods in the chat. Tell them, my G. Tell them. That's bollocks, man. It fucking winds me up when I see shit like that. It's like tiny fucking couple of million more, bruv. We would have had one of the baddest men on the planet at that time. A song where they say playing 5 left backs in one game, put respect on. I said, oh, I ain't got that song, bruv. I ain't got it anymore. I deleted it. Could only have 100 clips on it, and I fucking had to delete a few. I ain't got it, brother. Bless up, though, Lewis, man. All right, we're going to watch Botafogo versus Atletico. Somebody asked me what San Juan is. It's summer solstice, bruv. That's basically what it is. I'll give you a proper breakdown of it if you really want. So, San Juan Festival in Spain is known as La Noche de San Juan, or Nit de Sant Juan, for all you Latins out there. A vibrant celebration held at the night of June the 23rd, coinciding with the eve of St. John the Baptist feast day and the summer solstice. So I could be sat on the beach right now, chilling, having a barbecue. Instead, I'm going to go and watch fucking Botafogo versus LA. What have I done wrong in life, guys? It's all gone wrong, guys. It's the only night you're allowed a barbecue on the beach in Spain. And then at midnight, everyone fucking runs into the sea, bruv. Backwards. What's that all about? Everyone just fucking links up, bruv, and just runs backwards into the sea. Crazy. Anyway, I'm going for a shit. I'm going to send Matty the link, and I'll be there in a minute. I did it all wrong, guys. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for the subs. Go out. Nah, fuck that. I can't be asked now. I'm not having it, bro. I'm going to sit and watch Botafogo now. It's what it is, isn't it? It's Mrs. birthday at midnight as well. Never mind. We're working, bruv. Anyway, bless up to everyone locked in. Big up Cole, man. It's Leo Messi's birthday at midnight as well, and he plays at 3 a.m. my time. Although it won't be his fucking birthday in America at that point. It will be when he finishes the game a couple of hours later. But anyway, is what it is. Excuse me. I said I'm coming to Malaga. Cheers for the warning. Malaga's lovely, bruv. Enjoy it, brother. Enjoy it. Now it's really hot out here at the minute as well, bro. But Malaga, the beaches are beautiful. Big up Jezza. Nah, Jez, F that, man. I'm home now. I'm gonna go and have a dump, and I'll be back in a minute. I'll send Matty the link, and I'll be there. So yeah, give me 5 minutes, and I'll be there. And we watch Botafogo. Well, I'm gonna do the PSG game at the same time. So it is what it is. Big up Debs. Lowell, USA are going to get cooked in the World Cup. Most likely. It is most likely because you're not looking very good. I can't lie. It's not looking good, Brev. Especially with Pochettino in charge because he's been awful since he's got there. I can't lie. No, never mind. Anyway, that's up, G Sweetheart. I hope you're well. That's up for the super chat. I'm going to raid the other channel. Big up Hendo. Nah, bro, I can't be asked now. And said Lee's drunk already. Tim's, I'm going to put you on timeout again because you put that in twice and you're just chatting bollocks, bro. I can't be asked with you today. You can just jog on, bruv. Timeout, 24 hours. Goodbye. Hold that. Anyway, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Raid the other channel. I said Lee's drunk. Oh, don't you fucking start either, Big Vengs. Yeah, otherwise you'll get put on timeout as well, bruv. I swear, that guy's got a fetish, man. He just wants to chat shit every day. And he puts the same comment in 3, 4, 5 times. It's like, brother, I'm not reading it. However, I did that time. And now he's on fucking timeout. He's gone, bruv. One more timeout, you're blocked. Hold that. Yeah, I put him on 24-hour timeout the other day as well. Yeah, then he set up about 4 accounts just to chat shit in my chat because I know they're him. Yeah, it probably is Halimi, bruv. It probably is. And we know what happened there as well. He's had 2 timeouts, bruv. 1 more. And it's 3 strikes, you're done, bruv. So if I was him, I'd behave. I ain't got patience for you people. Anyway, I'll be back in 5. I'm going to have the most banging shit I've ever had in my life. Bye-bye. Raid the chat, and I'll send Matty the link, and I'll be there in 5, yeah? Love. Laters. Suarez in, mate.